fearsome and addictive TV chefs. With some strong language, Julia Davis and Mark Gatiss star in BBC4's Fear of Fanny.
My first guest tonight is television personality, bon viveur, writer, one-time seller of vacuum machines, Fanny Craddock.
Well, then, when I was 18 months old, my mother took me to my grandmother's house to wish her a happy birthday. When she got there, she realized that she'd forgotten to bring a present. So she promptly stuffs me on the billiards table and goes upstairs to see my grandmother. Well, in due course, they hear these terrible screams coming from the billiard table. My grandmother comes down the stairs wearing nothing but a turkey towel wrapped around her stout self. She seizes me from the billiards table, turns to my mother, and says, "Bijou, you are not fit to have a child." To which Mummy replies, "You can have her as a birthday present." And then, of course, I stayed with Granny until I was 10.
Can I ask you what might seem a naive question? Why?
I should have thought that was perfectly obvious, dear. Mummy had me when she was only 15. I had a wonderful, wonderful childhood. Kitchen staff were very friendly. Wizened lamb chops and greying mashed potato. Bog standard post-war fare. That's what one saw dolloped out daily. BFC, before Fanny Craddock. What they seem to forget, dear, is that it's my neck. It's I that has to stand before the millions and hold the whole mess together. It only takes one slip. Do you see?
Nervous?
A bit.
Well, the trick is to forget you're in a studio. You just pretend it's at home.
I'm the one who stands to lose everything.
I'm going to have my bath.
Oh, goodness. Bad sign.
What have you broken, ladies?
Nothing, honest.
How big are those trunks? Is that anything like the way I showed you? Those are going to fit into faggots, are they? Hmm? Show me the rabbit. Let's see everything. Who bought this?
I did.
It should have smooth, sharp claws and a very close cleft of the lips.
I know. Would you like to see the pastry?
No. No, no. Too soft, too flabby. Dear God, you just can't get the help. I've never done Normandy Rabbit Insider on television before. I need everything to be absolutely... Where's the cider?
I think it might be having its bath.
I don't believe this. You had that bath yet?
Very nearly.
See you standing before me, dressed in the kitchen in exactly 4 minutes. Green is fine. And one person. Down, track. Thank you.
What do you need me for?
Do I look like a lesbian in this?
No.
Please, none of this going to West London via Kent. I want over the river. Earl's Court, Hammersmith, Shepherd's Bush, all
That's what I was
I do
planning.
not want the bloody tour of London. I am a professional with a job to do, and when I arrive there, I need to be able to present the programme. I don't want to turn up with a horrific migraine because you've insisted on grinding the gears all the way. I want, and if anybody shows up for a week, there will be no absolutely incredible, fucking unbelievable. United Dairies could have got us here in less time. Helen.
She's at it today, isn't she? Even by her standards.
It's Peter's birthday.
Oh. Oh, right.
There we are.
Thank you very much.
And Peter is?
He's the son.
Not by Johnnie.
Yes, and?
Well, don't ask me. All I ever got was...
Peter. He's in Kenya at the moment, dear.
Oh, and...
Poor Peter. He had such a weak chin. You! Oi! Ducky! Brown coat! Get all this sawdust off my bench, please.
You know the form, no direct communication.
Quiet up!
I guess.
Oh, fuck.
Can you tell this gentleman to get all the sawdust off my bench?
Hello.
Hello, Metrocratic. Nice to see you again.
Yes, it's Michael, isn't it?
That's right. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, mustn't...
Can you clear the sawdust from the
Yeah,
area?
you're dead right. I guess.
Relay.
We were down at that.
It is a bit of a downer, that, isn't it? Right pain in the neck.
About the size of it, yeah.
Well, any chance of getting her fixed, do you think?
Oh, I don't know. See, I'm not supposed to disconnect wipes.
Oh, dear.
I am allowed to connect them, that's not a problem.
How about if I threaten to cut off your tiny little balls and pop them in a fricassee? Will that move things on a bit?
What?
Get it fixed, Ducky, or I will bury this right in the pit of your stomach.
I guess.
The way to a man's heart. Derek!
Yeah?
Everything ready.
Yes, everything.
Surfaces clean.
Spotless.
Didn't see you wipe.
I have done.
OK, getting ready for a take then, please. Thank you. Irons are ready.
Oh, bloody need for them if there's no gas.
There is gas.
I need to be ready for her. Ready to greet her.
Who?
The young middle-class housewife.
Which young middle-class housewife?
All of them.
Tea break.
10 minutes, please.
All right.
Oh, yes, very all right.
Are you, Is it because...
Because what?
Because today is...
Johnny, this series is essential. Crucial.
So is the last one.
Arc lights up, please. Run VT for clock. Ambitious Cooking, episode 1. Go grab.
You make a single error and there will be hell to pay, all right? Hello. Well, let me guess. Hubby's come home and he's dropped a bombshell. He's invited the boss around for dinner, and what on earth are we having? Well, resisting the temptation to grab a rolling pin and give what for, we need to be able to provide. So let's start with a variation of mine on Ballotine de
Great big hands on her.
And this curious...
Ah, the opiate of the missus.
It's so that I can lift up the skin there and get my hand right under there in order for me to insert my mushrooms. Now, this won't do very much for the bird's figure, but then, again, it won't do very much for ours, now will it? Well, you know, I believe that food and wine should be regarded as partners. And as in any happy marriage, one should complement the other. And as you know, my husband is an unimpeachable authority on wine. So, darling, wine, please.